Welcome to a new 2K TV versus the world. We are playing you, the community, today. We're really excited. We've got a lot of people on board today, so hopefully we get this W. It's been a while since we've done this segment. Welcome back, guys. We've got Danny, John, Rodney, Brian.
It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
Here are the starters for Utah. Rudy Gay out there with MP. Then there's Mike Conley. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 5. Here's Conley following the score by Dallas. MP left side. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Pass to Bullock. Rebounded by Gay. Here's Conley. MP outside. Oh, from deep. Mavericks with the rebound. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Dinwiddie with it. He's picked up by Conley. It's Bullock on the wing. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Doncic into the lane. And Doncic hammers it home.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game. And, you know, what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
So it's the Mavericks now. The Jazz making their last shot. Inside, pulls it. Dinwiddie, no good. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Luka's the kind of guy you build your team around, Clark.
Yeah, and I think this next step is being a franchise player that learns how to lead effectively. It's incredible how much he has already accomplished at such a young age, and his transition coming to the NBA from Europe has been, I think, surprisingly seamless.
Vanderbilt, it's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Shooting for Utah, Jared Vanderbilt. Shooting 1.
Mavericks trailing. Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Here's Bullock. 11 points for him last game against Orlando. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Here's Patterson, and it's Utah scoring again.
Oh my, sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
Dallas is shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Dinwiddie outside. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And here's Doncic. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
And also impressive, his work on the glass. He was tenacious and relentless.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
On the wing, MP. He had 25 points in the win against Memphis.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to McGee. Puts it up from 12. The shot misses, and it's Utah the other way.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Lets a floater go. Unable to get that one. Good D by Vanderbilt.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clarkson.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Powell, he's checked in for McGee. And Finney-Smith subbed in for Kleba. And Utah with a change here, too. Markkanen's checked in for Gay. Here's Bullock. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Fires for three. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From the low block. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. The 3. Finney-Smith's shot is off. Utah leading. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
And Dallas calls time here. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
A different look for Dallas. Green comes in for Bullock, and
Substitution on the
some
court.
changes. Kleba, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. Bullock comes in for Green, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Dinwiddie. So the Utah 5 right now. MP is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Clarkson in at the 2. Now here's MP. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Doncic. Here's Bullock. Three-pointer, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
MP outside. Here's the teardrop. Hardaway grabs the board. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Bullock. Outside Hardaway. And a miss there on the triple. For Utah, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Clarkson passes to Sexton. Here's Patterson. It's rebounded by Dallas. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one, and they're deep into this homestand. That'll be game 4 out of 5. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
11 feet out. Jump shot is good that time. Patterson's got 17 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And Dallas calls time here. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Here's Patterson. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic, no good. The Jazz have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates, and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Doncic. Give him 8 points now. And he's going for the oop here.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
And with a drive like that, you have to ignore the scoreboard and just appreciate the energy he's still playing with.
Now here's MP. Defense right on him. And there's the rejection. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Doncic has got 10.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Here's Bullock. Pass to Doncic. Back to Bullock. Hardaway against Clarkson. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Shoots from 14. They get it again.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
MP with it. And he lays it up and in. Patterson's got 24 points. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Timeout called. The Mavericks.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken.
So it's the Utah Jazz, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be back in a moment.